up, everybody? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, all you YouTubers. It's been a little bit since we put out a video, but we have finally snake babies starting to hatch. So I figured we always get a lot of questions about snakes, snake babies, how they're born, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to kind of show you guys our first clutch of the season, and I'm excited. It kind of went the way we wanted. So here is the mother of the clutch. This is a female that we produced. This is a Mojave. This is a Hypo Mojave, and she's also 100% het for pied. So this is mom. This is dad. Dad is a Hypo pied. So what that means is we've got a Hypo and a Hypo. That's both recessive. So that means when you put these two together, all the babies are gonna come out Hypo. There's nothing else they can be, but they will all be Hypo. Since this is a Hypo and this is a Hypo, all the babies are Hypo. And now this is a pied. This is het for pied. So that means half of the babies, in theory, should be pieds, and the other half will just carry the pied gene inside of them. This one is also Mojave. Mojave can get passed on regardless what the father is. So Mojave is going to show up in half of the babies that are born as well. So we have potential to hit Hypo Mojave pieds. That's the goal in this clutch. So if you guys, let's see, 2 weeks ago we started cutting the eggs, and we took a little video of that. So I'm going to show that clip right now of us cutting the eggs open. So here we go, 6 eggs between this Hypo pied clutch. The first egg that we're cutting now, it did have a big water spot on it, but it didn't affect the egg. That's what that light color spot in that egg is. Just got too much water from condensation. So first egg that we cut, as we peek in here, we can see that this is a pied. So that means this first one at least is a Hypo pied. We'll have to see if it has Mojave in it. But right off the bat, off to a good start. Love seeing the pieds, especially all the white when we cut these things open. On to egg number 2. What I like to do is just fold a crease in it and just cut this crease right off the top. Seems to be the easiest way, at least for me. Everybody's got their own technique to cutting these eggs open. And we definitely got a lot more white in here. So we're looking at Hypo pied number 2. Again, possibly a possibly Mojave, but definitely a Hypo pied. Can we keep this pied streak alive? Drum roll, please. So not a pied this time, and not a Mojave. So that's just going to be a Hypo. That's 100% het for pied. So if you breed that, it will definitely be carrying the pied gene. On to egg number 4. Come on, get off my finger. All right, let's see some white here, please. There we go. Just peeking a little closer, make sure it wasn't laying on his back and it was all belly. I believe that's all pied. Yep, so we're looking at another pied, another Hypo pied, possibly Mojave. We'll find out when it comes out of the egg. 2 to go. We can't possibly hit another pied, can we? Can we make this 4 out of 6? Yes, we can. So we got another Hypo pied. This is pretty awesome. The odds so far have been amazing on this clutch. Last egg, we're going for 5 out of 6 pieds. Come on, white. Come on, white. What do you guys think? What do you think? Last egg is going to be a Hypo Mojave. That's definitely Mojave pattern. So not a pied on that one. So Hypo Mojave, again, 100% het for pied. Not too bad. All right, so first we separated them. And I've been doing this for years, and I don't really know why. When the snakes come out of the eggs, I separate them, boys and girls, in the clutch. And I'll put two Rubbermaids and I split them. I think it's just easier for me if I just sex them right off the bat. So these are the 2 males that hatched out. Let's get these out. So what we're looking at is this one right here is a Hypo. So this is just a boy. He's a hypo, and he's het for pied, 100% het for pied, because the dad was a visual pied. So this is a hypo het pied boy. This is also a hypo, but this one got that Mojave gene. So you can see the difference in the pattern. This is the pattern of a normal ball python. This is the pattern of a Mojave, but they're both also hypo. And this one's also het pied. So hypo Mojave het pied and just a hypo het pied. These are the two boys that we got. Now let's move on to the females. All right, here we go. Ready? First female up. This we hit both, a hypo and pied. Let's turn them towards the camera. So this little girl is a hypo pied. That's hypo pied number 1 female. Here we go, here's another one. Here's another hypo pied female. Little spot in the tail. And then the last two, now you'll probably see a little difference on these. Let's see if I can untangle them. Oh my gosh, they're so tangled. There we go. So these are both hypo Mojave pieds. Let me flip you over. There you go. So their heads are more of like a silver color. Let me grab one more of the other ones. So you can see the difference on the heads. This one has more pattern in the head. The Mojaves have less pattern on their heads. And also with the hypo pieds, you can see the pattern on the neck. What happens with the Mojave, their pattern tends to just be a solid color with a darker ring around it. So almost like a muted brown color with a dark silver ring around it. This one has a little bit of pattern that you could see. But you can see the difference in their heads. I mean, their heads are almost like silver. Well, I'm colorblind, but that's the way I see it. So it's pretty cool. The females are all pieds, and then we got 2 non-pieds, and they happen to be the males. So all of these snakes are going to be up for sale. So if there's something in here that you saw that you liked, I'll put my email in the description down below. And all these snakes they're super calm. And I mean, people always ask too, like, are they going to bite? Are they going to bite? And you start handling them right off the bat. Almost the more rough you are and the more you touch their heads, the more they get used to it. So all of these are super easy to handle right off the bat. They all had their first shed. They did not start eating yet, so we are going to start feeding them. And then once they get a couple meals in them, they're going to be up for sale. But if you want to call dibs on one, put a deposit on one, you're more than welcome to. And that's it for our first clutch. I'm excited that we at least got 2 female hypo Mojave pieds. I might keep one for myself because they look so amazing. But I'm not sure. So if you're interested, shoot me an email. I'll put it down in the description down below. You can ask about any of these snakes or any of the other ones that we have available on Morph Market. I'll put a link to Morph Market also with our available snakes. But that's pretty much it. So that's our first clutch of the season. I'm super excited about it. We have another clutch that's coming out right now that is going to be super pastels, super GHI, hypo pies. So that's another amazing clutch. I'm really excited this year. We've got a lot of really cool things cooking. So that's it. We're back on YouTube. We're going to try to get more videos out since we have a lot of babies hatching right now. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching the video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.